Happy Friday Eve, everybody. I know you're thinking, what in the world's going on? Why is she here? And where's her desk? Well, I'll answer all those questions. First of all, the reason why I'm here on Thursday and not on Friday is because we've got a cover reveal. And I didn't want to hold it off not even a minute longer than I needed to, so you get me on Thursday instead of Friday. And this is actually still my office. This is a corner that I have. You can kind of see my pictures and my, these are my lanyards from the book signings that I've done. And this is a little corner that I have in my office to where if I want to just take my laptop and sit in my comfy chair, I have my windows. You guys can't really see it, but I have windows that line the front side of my house, and I'm able to come in here and relax and just take a different perspective sometimes. And then the pictures you see here, I'm a nurse during the day, and these are pictures to remind me of where I've been. So yeah, so let's get to it. We've got a lot of things to cover today. We've got Miss Theresa Hissong, who is going to not be here, but be here. I'm going to introduce you to some things that she's doing. I have, of course, the cover reveal. I have what book that I read this week that I'm so excited to talk to you about. Yeah. Oh, and someone else out there is also getting ready to release a book. So we're gonna do all that today. And so sit tight, got your drink, because it's Thursday doesn't mean you can't have a little something. Okay, let's get with it. Okay, everybody, Max has joined us. Now, everyone's like, wait a minute, you have a black dog, you have Angus. We do. I actually have 3 dogs. 3. I have 2 mini schnauzers and this Silky. This is Maximus. We call him Maxie, or I call him Maxie. But anyway, Max is normally cuddled up at my feet 9 times out of 10, and has a little pillow under my desk, and he is usually just camped out. He is 100% mama's boy, loves being with me. His favorite thing in the world is just to cuddle up with me and fall asleep or nudge me or whatever, or knock the book out of my hand. But anyway, so my little Maximus, love him to death. Just love him. I'm going to move you over here, Momo. I know, sweetness. I know. Okay, we're going to talk to them about the book. Do you want to talk to them about the book we read? Let's tell them. You can tell them. All right, so book I read this week is S.A. Wolf's Fearsome. Now, Fearsome came across I'm a writer. I know how to say the word. Came across my news feed, or my Facebook feed, and I looked at it and I was like, okay. So I went and checked out the little blurb that's on Amazon, and I was intrigued. Read the first chapter, and I was hooked by the 3rd paragraph. Hooked. So much so, I got on the message and told Miss Elizabeth, you gotta check this out. So she did, and she's hooked too. So, Fearsome. In Fearsome, there's a young lady, and she inherits a piece of property. And so she goes to this property, and it is in this very small town, and this town welcomes her with open arms. And I'm not gonna give anything away. I don't give away plots, but I can tell you that what I was assuming was going to happen in the book never happened. I'm focused on what the writer is telling me, and I'm assuming this is going to happen. And she didn't do what I thought she was going to do, but what she did was better. It was much better. So highly recommend it. I'll put a link down here. You'll see the cover and all that stuff. Fearsome. Now next week is my editor. She referred. Sorry, I'm a nurse. You guys remember nurse referred. Anyway, she recommended a book, and I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give it away because that's next week. But anyway, I got so just into it that I stayed up really late the other night and was not very functional the next morning. That's okay because books are amazing, and you can be anywhere, go anywhere, do anything in a book. And for people who don't read, who haven't figured that out, I feel so bad for them because those of us, because you read my stuff, know the adventures, and you hear the commercials, and you were told this, and no one really believes it until you lose yourself in a book. And I don't care what kind of book it is. I don't care what you're into. Um, Experience it. Love it. It's great. It's great. Okay, so we got to get to stuff because we got places to go and people to see. All right?
I wanted to introduce you guys to my friend and co-author Theresa Hissong. Now, I met Theresa back in April of this past year. We were both at the same book signing. And it's kind of funny because Theresa writes mostly about rock stars. And while we were there, there was a concert, a large festival type thing. And I'm not talking about, Jimmy, Joe, Jim, Bob picking guitar under the willow tree. No, these were like big time people like Slipknot and Marilyn Manson. So I thought that was really interesting that here she writes about rock stars and we got a whole pack of them across the street. So again, I sat down with Theresa and I said, Theresa, so because people may not know who the heck you are, tell me a little bit about yourself and let me share this with people. So she let me know or told me that, well, I'll start with what I do. I'm an erotic and paranormal romance author. I write mostly about rock stars, but I also have a few paranormal romance books as well. When I'm not writing, you can find me running my 2 teenagers to cheer or football practice. My husband retired from the U.S. Air Force 2 years ago, and we settled back into my hometown in northern Mississippi, just south of Memphis, Tennessee. See? And she's a Southern girl, too. My hobby, besides reading, is my love for fishing. I've been fishing since I was old enough to hold a fishing pole. My son and I try to get out at least once a week or every other week to fish for a few hours. It's a relaxing hobby and a great bonding experience with my teenage son. Plus, it gets me away from the computer so I can unwind for a bit after a long week. So I went on to ask her, what did I want to know about her? Because maybe what I want to know about her, other people will as well. And I said, Theresa, what's your favorite aspect about being an author? And then I said, what do you not like about it maybe? And she said, I'd say my favorite is being able to share my stories with everyone and meeting the fans who feel such strong emotions for my characters. Theresa, I have to agree with you there. As far as the least part, the only thing that I can think of is that I can't get the stories out of my head fast enough. I can only type so fast, and I always say that I wish I could take a USB cord and plug it into my brain. I'd be able to just download what's in my head directly to my computer. I could not agree with you more. I really wish there was a spot in the back of my head that I could just shove the USB into and close my eyes and just let these scenes flow onto paper. It would be so much easier, or maybe even not flow onto paper, but go right onto a video, and so you guys could see the little images that I have floating around there. So Theresa, I couldn't agree with you more on that one. So then I said, Theresa, what inspires you? And she was very quick to say music. Music. Lots and lots of music. I've always loved music, and it's a must when I'm writing. I attend a lot of concerts to study for my books. I've met and become friends with several real rock stars. Yeah, I remember those rock stars. And their support of what I do simply amazes me. I won't tell them the story of us during this signing that we did. I won't tell about the pool, what happened at the pool. I'm gonna just leave that out there and let people go, oh man, no. But the big thing that I want you guys to know about with Miss Theresa is that she has in her publishing, she has a book, or in her writing rather, she has a book, Fully Loaded. Now, Fully Loaded, 50% of the proceeds from that book go to a charity. And the charity is Star Treatments. So I asked Theresa if she could tell us a little bit about this charity that she has, or that the book helps to support. And so she gave me a little rundown, and she says that Star Treatments, an organization that provides a VI transportation experience for children battling cancer to medical facilities. Star Treatments was founded as a nonprofit organization by Matt DeRitto, bassist for the rock band Pop Evil, and inspired by one little girl who won her battle with cancer. High-end tour buses with all the comforts and amenities of home sit idle when they're not booked, while children across America drive for hours in pain to and from their chemo treatments. Their business is to bring the two together at no cost to the family. Star Treatment subscribes to the belief that positive experience and quality time with family and friends are critical components in the healing process. I couldn't agree more, Theresa. I know I don't share a lot about my family, but my family has had a direct hit from cancer, and again, I don't share that. But yes, I know all too well about having someone close to you battle cancer and win. So I'm going to have the links again for Theresa's charity. Buy this book. Go help support. Give that little bit of money to help a child have this experience. I mean, my gosh, to be near a rock star and have them treat them as the little jewels that they are. Just how absolutely wonderful, and I feel honored to know you, Theresa, to know someone who is truly paying it forward, and what an inspiration that is. So yes, I'm going to give you all the links to Theresa, her personal pages, her Facebook, her books, everything. She's going to definitely be our spotlight for a little while. So thank you, Theresa, for that, and for all you do, and may you have blessings from this. My computer was dying. I didn't realize it till I saw the little red flashing light that says, "Hey, dumbass, you need to plug me in." I'm going to scoot over just a little bit because I just realized that my idea board is directly behind me. For me, my idea board is a dry erase board, and I just put random thoughts up there about the next book, and I'm moving into the next book. I'm forcing myself to take just a little bit of a break. It's probably going to be shorter than what I originally gave myself time for, just because the characters are just talking. It's just anyway. So my friend Ashley Hampton, who I'm going to be seeing, and all of you, whoever comes to Jacksonville in April, can see Miss Ashley and at the signing in Jacksonville, and I'll put information as it gets closer. Don't worry. Okay, I know, y'all. Elizabeth, I'm sitting on my hands. Okay. So, Ashley Hampton, brand new book, Breeze. She gave me the honor of coming over and saying hello and meeting all of her readers, and how exciting. I love doing that. It's one of my favorite things. I love talking to people and playing games, and especially on Facebook, because, I mean, you can, in 10 seconds, you can create, a conversation that, hundreds of people can be involved in. So that's just, oh my God, I love doing that. Anyway, so it's cover revealed. I can't wait. I have to thank Miss Jada, and I'll put her link too, because I just think that she's one of the most amazing people. This is my latest little baby, my Southern Justice series trilogy. And again, 3 books. Anyway, I was so excited I can't even stand it. we're going to do a cover reveal. You're going to get to see it here first before it's on regular Facebook, before it's on my page. Again, that's why we're doing this on Thursday, because I want you guys, the ones who follow me and listen to me ramble and laugh and point and make fun of me, and it's okay. I'm good with it. Anyway, so Southern Justice, get to introduce you to Absolute Power. Absolute Power brings to you Dylan Morgan and Miss Claire Stewart. Now, Dylan is a guy who, let me be an author for just a second and use my words. Dylan is a badass. He makes no apologies for anything he does or says. It was the most amazing thing to write about him and use him and not have to worry about what people were thinking. Dylan is a no-nonsense, take-no-prisoners kind of guy who is somewhat set in his ways about certain aspects of his life until our fair little Claire comes along, who, let's just be honest, this is me that's writing this, so she couldn't give two rips about him at first because she happens to know all about his past. Well, she kind of does, but I'm going to let you read it. So again, we're shooting for Cyber Monday for that to be available to you guys. I have it in the last little bits of edits, and my critical editor, she just went through it and she found a couple of spots that were kind of questionable, and so we fixed those bad boys up. So, and we have can't stand it. Anyway, so cover reveal. Ready? I know. I couldn't believe it either. The book itself takes place in Charleston. So if you look closely, you're going to see the Ravenel Bridge in the background. That motorcycle plays a very intricate part of the book. And let's just say, that I always let you go, nose and below for my guys, because I want you guys to put in your mind's eye what this guy looks like. I'll describe that body till the cows come home, but I want you to do this. Yes. Anyway, so the video. Yes, I have a really, really good friends, and I have the best friends who put this together for me. And now that the cover is ready, and Cleo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Release party is going to come up soon, and you guys, thank you so much. Miss Theresa, you rock, absolutely. Miss Elizabeth, my editor, she if you ever have questions about editing, anything in the world, she will answer it for you. Just let me know and I will send it to her. I would love to have her on here too, and maybe we'll figure that out. I don't know. But as always, Facebook, Twitter, email me. You know how to get a hold of me, but it's scrolling. I know it is, because I tell my people to make sure it scrolls. What else? Twitter. Every day I'm gonna inspire you. I'm gonna inspire you. Next week, the book that I can't wait to talk about. So good. Matter of fact, I'll have to talk a little bit about it this week, because it's so good. Anyway, here's your video, you guys. And remember, be nice to each other.